Hello, Gabrielle. My name is Sean Everett. I am the website analysis expert over at Zucor Marketing. Thank you so much for talking with Shanique. She sent your website to you. It really is. I mean, you have drone footage, you have custom photographs, you have a nice vista of Tucson in the background. It makes me miss Tucson. You have a site that's interactive. You have it all going on. And the reason that you have a good site is so that when somebody comes here, they will enjoy being invited into your business. It's very homey, just like, hey, come on into my house. That's why you have a nice website. But your website is underperforming. Your hope for this website is that it would bring you money and customers and estimates, and it is not doing that. It is underperforming, and I can show you exactly why. I can show you the numbers, and I can show you how to correct it. So let's start with all of it. Now, the first thing I do after looking at the site is I go to this paid tool that I have. It's called Ahrefs. Now, it gives me all of the metrics of your site and how it's been performing over the last couple of months. And then the next thing I do is I go and do a regular old Google search. Good old Google, right? And the reason I do that is... Oh my, what did I do? Did I misspell Tucson? I did. Oh my goodness. Sorry about that. Anyway, the reason I do a Google search is because Google is responsible for 96% of your traffic, meaning 96% of the visitors you get will have got there because they found you on Google. Now, that is a huge number. And that is something that cannot be ignored, because ignoring it means ignoring getting traffic to your site. You will never make money or get customers from your site if Google isn't on board. And that is exactly what this analysis is going to show you. Now, first off, I need to tell you about how Google operates, because a lot of people do not know, and not knowing is not having the advantage. Now, the first thing you're going to find in a Google search, of course, are the sponsored ones. These are the folks who paid to be up there. Same with this. Now, down here, we have what we call the map pack. These folks up here who are attached to the map, they got there by doing something not that special, but they did it and other folks did not, and that is fill out a Google business profile. And they did it right. They did it thoroughly. They did it with great gusto and just with as much of everything as they could. And it got them up here in the map pack. Now, the reason I think that's so important is because it's up near the top of a Google search. And being near the top of a Google search is way more preferable because there is a monetary value to that. Being at the top means people will visit. Being at the bottom means nobody visits. And that is what we're talking about right now. And what will attract the people to your site, what will attract Google to show them your site, is what is in your website. Now, next, after the map pack, we have what we call the organic search results. Now, up here, I can show you, this is the very first actual roofer that I came up with here, Roof Savers Lock Roofing. Now, I don't know them, but here is their website. And I'm going to refer to as your Google competitors for the purpose of this analysis. Now, I'm going to show you something, and we'll see if it makes any difference or not. I have just copied and pasted your website into this word counter here. And if it does it, there we go. You have 612 words. Now, I'm going to do the same with them. Boy, this is just running so slow today. I never used to understand when people would say, my computer is running slow. I'd say, well, it's a computer. They can't run slow, right? Yeah, they can. So your competitor has 599 to your 612. So you kind of win this little foot race, except you're both, to be honest, neck and neck. And the reason that I say that is that Google loves content. Here's what Google thinks. Google thinks that when they type this, when their customers, a search customer, type something into a Google search, that they should be taken to a place that teaches them more about whatever that was. And Google believes that 1,500 words is the minimum number of words that you should have on a web page to be considered to be part of Google's search results. Now, you're both under that, and so the reason that they are above you is not because you have 10 words more than they do. It's because you both are in the nether regions without 1,500. Now, all words are not equal. I'm going to show you what I mean. Keywords is what we're talking about. You have 3 keywords on your website. Keywords are words that are taken from Google searches. They're taken from you and your competitors' websites. They're taken from the communities around you. Here is what your competitor has, keyword-wise. They have 492. Now, that is a big jump. Here is what their keywords are. No, this is what their backlinks are. Give me 1 second here. Oh, my goodness. I'm going to look like somebody that I don't know what I'm doing, right? No, here we go. Here are the keywords. The keywords are generally things like, well, they'll start out being really repetitive, like Tucson roofer, roofers in Tucson, roofing company in Tucson, roofing companies. And it's important for roof repair. There we go, Roof Savers. Tucson, skylights Tucson, Tucson roof coating, tile roof repair. All of these things. And they're going to seem kind of repetitive, but they're not, because the Google algorithm that is responsible for placing all of these search results is looking for only words. It does not know our language. It does not know that roof repair is similar to roof leaking. It does not know that roofing companies is related to roofing company. Company and companies are 2 different things as far as it's concerned. Roofer and roofing is 2 different things. You and I know that the word roof is in there and that they're related words. The algorithm does not. So the next thing I need to tell you about is your backlinks. That's the thing that I accidentally showed you first. You have 3 backlinks. Now, backlinks are where your site appears on somebody else's site, and there is a link back to your site as a result. So it would be something like Yelp. If you have a Yelp profile and you have claimed that profile, then there is a link back to your site. Now, you have 3. Your competitor has 788. That's not hard to beat, not at all. And I'll tell you why, because I can see right here they really shouldn't have much more than 2 to 250. A lot of this is spammy backlinks. I'm going to show you their backlinks. They are on Yellow Pages, Super Pages, Top Rated Local, and then they start to Dex Knows, Today's Homeowner. Oh, they lost that one. Well, that's an opportunity for you. And YP.com, that's the old yellowpages.com. You want any of these sites that are rated in the 90s. Now, this is not by any stretch of the imagination all of the sites that are rated in the 70s, 80s, and 90s. They only have 1 in the 90s, and I can name probably 15 or 20 other 90 rated sites that you would want to be on. Now, this rating is rating from 0 to 100, and that rating is the backlink profile. Now, the backlink profile means that a lot of other sites refer to this site. And that makes it, in Google's eyes, something worthwhile to go and visit. And they think that if you're on that site, then you must be worthwhile to visit also. So the higher the rating, the better the backlink is how Google thinks about it. Now, here's where the rubber hits the road, and that is that last month, from a Google search, your visitors, your traffic to your site was 0. You had nobody visit your site from a Google search because of its placement. Now, here is what they had. They had 438 visitors. That is a really good amount, to be honest. And that's up 3 from the month before. Now, it might not seem like a lot, but that is 438 more opportunities to have a click become an estimate, to have a visitor become a client, and to have a visitor put money in your pocket. That's what all of that comes down to. Now, not all of those are going to turn into that, obviously. It's only going to be a portion of that. But this company that I subscribe to thinks that the value of these 438 visitors to the site was worth about $2,900. Now, over the course of a year, that's a good chunk of change. I mean, and you have other business, too, that you're finding in other ways, I'm sure. Because I know this right now, you are not finding many companies from your beautiful website, and that is a shame. Now, you can do all of the things I've told you yourself. You don't need me or anyone else to do them. However, they are time consuming. They are difficult to research, at least lengthy to research. And I would expect that you would rather spend your time roofing than dealing with all of this, digging around in your website and finding all the pages that you're supposed to be on and filling out the profiles to get on those pages and on and on and on. So that is why I think that maybe you want to give Shanique a call, and she would be happy to guide you through the next steps. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great rest of your day.